All right, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and once again, we are live streaming. And once again, I am blah, 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 blah. I am joined by my my good friend and fellow artist Avery Butterworth. Say hey, Avery.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
All right. So let's see here. Did you by any chance see that video that I put up about Frank Cho?
No, I haven't watched anybody's videos today except I watched the morning chat.
Well, I put it up last night because I thought people might be talking about it today. But Frank Cho launched a Kickstarter campaign for his new art book, in which it's a collection of his ballpoint pen illustrations. And he does some really gorgeous cross-hatching shading illustrations. And in the intro video for the Kickstarter, which, by the way, his goal was 15 grand, and in one day he had 115,000. So
Sure.
yeah.
Popular.
Yes. But in the video, he says you see him drawing one of the images, and he says we're very, very quality control minded. We only put the very best in the book, and then it switches to an image of him sitting in a chair, straddling a paper shredder, and he has one of these absolutely gorgeous naked women drawings in his hand. He rips it in half and then puts it through the paper shredder, and my heart went, oh my god. So I, of course, made a copy of that video, and I made a video about it. And at the beginning of my video, it says, warning. It says, whatever, this is the most disgusting, heart-wrenching thing you could ever see. And I put it up as an original Frank Cho piece of art versus a paper shredder. And then the title video intro thing that I used was my Comicsgate one. And then as soon as it was done playing, I went, whoa, wait a minute, what the heck am I doing here? Frank Cho is absolutely not Comicsgate. I titled the video, Definitely Not Comicsgate. But, needless to say, in honor of, well, I went on, the rest of the video was me talking about the campaign and telling people to go check it out. And, it's one of these things where, this guy, he's got a pretty decent art style. He could probably make it in the industry, and to go check out his art book. And just me being silly. But tonight, I think I'm going to attempt to do a ballpoint pen illustration, kind of in honor of Frank Cho. Because you know how much he loves us, right?
Yeah, that's the reason why I wouldn't.
I know, but I watched that video and I got to that one part where he is shredding his own piece of art, and I saw the video from the auction house where the Banksy painting got shredded. I don't know, have you heard about that?
Yeah, I just don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw that video and it didn't bother me at all, because I know it's a stunt, it's a thing that guy does. But when I saw Frank Cho do it, it was like, oh my god.
Oh, that doesn't. Frank Cho I rip up my artwork.
Well, yeah, I've ripped up my artwork too, but this was like it was a gorgeous illustration. I made the joke at the end. I wonder if he'd be willing to sell the shredded, the shredded sketch. It's probably worth money. But oh well. But I have an idea for a drawing I want to do, and I figured I would do it now. Nobody ever watches my live streams on Friday. I never get anybody in here.
Ethan was streaming earlier.
I was watching some of that. He draws so damn slow. He barely had he barely had started inking the panel, and he had already been live streaming for over an hour. It's like, good God, the man is slow, but oh well.
Yeah, that type of style.
You saw that one that really large man bat illustration that he had done, or did you? I don't know if you did or not, but it was very detailed and gorgeous.
I think it's from that graphic novel I have.
Oh really? Oh okay. I wasn't sure if it was a published. I knew it was a public page. I just didn't know from what. So. But Yeah, I'm hoping to spend a lot of time working on some hero stuff, not just, drawing hero and.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a new visitor. Hit the Time Skipper. Hey, Hit the Time Skipper, how's it going? Says, hey, I draw too. What do you draw? Well, I draw an original kid-friendly graphic novel series called Hero. I'm actually going to draw a character from the series, and my good friend Avery, who's the other guy on the live stream with me, is actually coloring the book.
What's
and
up?
You get to watch us draw and watch him color. Every now and then he'll say something, and you'll be able to see his coloring of my book, which is nice, or noise.
Voice.
Nice. Oh, actually, the character I'm the smaller nose.
Oh, you went robotic. Oh, man, you went robotic bad. You there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you went.
Want to know what I draw? Sure, tell us what you draw. This seems like a really weird conversation. I had a really good week at work today. I had a really good day at work today.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts and stuff. Okay, cool. I was like, better not be porn.
I think I had like one of the first Kingdom Hearts, one of the manga volumes that they did.
Uh-huh.
I liked it, but I never followed up. I mean, it was one of the ones I bought for Mike, because he was into manga at the time.
Dude, Helen played the heck out of that game.
Oh, really? I've never actually played the game, so.
She was into it hardcore, dude.
Okay.
She played the crap out of that. She's been jonesing for another one, and they haven't done like a real actual one, I don't think.
Well, I'm sure there's like several releases over in Japan,
Yeah. Well, they've done kind of things on like handheld for it, but not unless there's been one that come out I don't know.
He asks if we have Discord.
Yeah.
No, I don't do anything I haven't done anything with Discord, so.
Wep sent me a thing for it, but I never got on there. I was just like, I can't manage another. It's like I haven't even been on Twitter and all much lately either, or any of the other sites. I haven't even been posting on my own channel lately. I've just been concentrating so much on just trying to get this done and moving along, and it's finally been moving at a good pace.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I'd be 2 or 3 more pages ahead if Rich and Lisa hadn't come into town again all of a sudden.
No, I hear you.
I didn't see that coming. I wasn't expecting them to show up. They don't normally come down in October. They're normally on a cruise with Alan and Helen in October. They don't normally come down to Jack's. I was like, what the heck are you doing here? You're supposed to be on a cruise.
Hit the Time Skipper says, I want to show you some of my drawings. That'd be cool. Do you have like an Instagram account or something like that where we could go to and see? Let me know if you have something like that. We can check it out there. I don't think there's any way to share images on a live stream.
Yeah, we don't have Discord.
Oh, okay.
You can find us on Twitter, though.
Yeah, we're on Twitter, too. Well, I have an Instagram account. I rarely ever go to it anymore. I was there just the other day, so.
Yeah, I'm losing followers on mine because haven't been posting. It's like, I'm going to be posting again soon, people. Hold your horses. Some people's like, been inactive. It's like, well, yeah, stuff happens.
I'm not even sure what Discord is. Do you know what it is, Avery? Or?
It's a chat thing. You can like video.
Oh, okay.
It's just a chat thing. It's like you can do it's like combining Google Hangouts with a Twitter chat.
I gotcha. So it's something we absolutely need. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Yeah, Instagram. I think my Instagram is just either Misfit Corner Comics or just my name, Andrew Charper. So I'm pretty sure it's Misfit Corner Comics. So. Ugh. Yeah, I haven't posted there in a while, but I did go creeping a little bit yesterday.
I'm creeping.
Yeah. Sometimes it's fun to do. Oh, and you remember my brush pen that I lost?
You found it.
I found it. It was on the floor underneath Charlie's underneath his pillow. So I have a big pillow that's underneath my desk that he sleeps on while I'm in here drawing. And that's where it was. I do not think the dog hit it, but still.
Yeah, he did. He plots against you, dude.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
But what if it was?
No. Actually, to be honest with you, if anybody in this house is plotting against us, it's these cats plotting against he and I.
Well, yeah, cats are jerks.
Yes, they are. One of them took a dump on his pillow the other day. I had to go wash the pillow, and it was not pretty. It's like what did he do to them, you know?
And they're cats. Cats are jerks. I told you.
Yep.
They're cute when they're kittens, but cats are jerks.
Yes, definitely jerks. I wonder if the Toddmeister is going to join tonight.
Who knows? Who needs Todd?
I haven't heard from him all week, except for I think Monday.
Because he knows who needs him.
Yeah. He might be watching right now, trying to figure out whether or not he wants to join. Because we know he's not out doing anything fun on a Friday night.
No, he's got babies.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. So, yeah, you know, when I get excited about something, it's something I'm worth getting excited about. But, yeah. Just out of curiosity, I'd gone to the site that does my that keeps track of the Steelbook case releases, and I noticed that they had marked the FYE Steelbook case set for the Avatar Last Airbender cartoon as canceled, and I was like, oh, that's really sad because I really wanted to look into getting that.
Sure.
So I went to the FYE site to see what else they had going on, and they actually had those. They had a couple of the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook case Universal Monster movies. They had Dracula, Frankenstein, and the ones with the Alex Ross art on it, and the Bride of Frankenstein for $9.99 each. And I'm like, damn, that's a good price for those, because you can't find them at Best Buy anymore. They've sold out at Best Buy. I think Best Buy just clearanced them out and got rid of them because they now have that box set with all the movies in them. Not the Steelbook case, of course, which is how I'd want it. But so I went ahead and put an order in, and we'll see how that comes out. I'm hoping I'm not getting ripped off, but
All right.
So, and I did go by and pick up 2 more of those cases for the horror movie ones. I picked up. I'll show you what I picked up.
I gotta stop sharing.
Oh yeah, well no, you don't have to stop sharing. I'll just tell you then.
I did. I stopped sharing.
Oh, okay.
Don't show me. Oh my god.
Victor Frankenstein, which this is the one with the guy that plays James McAvoy, the guy who plays the younger version of Professor X in the X-Men movie, and Daniel Radcliffe, who's Harry Potter. And then the other one I got was the one that I said looked interesting, The Other Side of the Door, which I don't know anything about it, but
I don't either.
it's a nice. It's supposed to be a horror movie. It's supposed to be a ghost movie, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm going to add it to my Vudu, and if you guys watch it, it's good. Then it was worth it.
Yeah.
Or if you watch it and it wasn't good, at least somebody watched it.
Yeah, The Other Side of the Door. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah. I know I remember seeing the preview for it, but it didn't have anybody in it that made me go, ooh, I got to go out and see this movie,
I'd never heard of it, I don't think.
My name is Hit the Time Skipper on Instagram. Okay, cool. I'll check it out as soon as we're done with this live stream. Or if I get a break, I'll go look at it then. But I've got a plan for this evening, and I do not know where my freaking eraser's at. Come on, I guess I got to do this the hard way. Okay, very cool, man. I appreciate it. I will definitely check it out. Yeah, I'm hoping to get some time to work on, getting the prep work done for book 1. And I'm going to move up working on getting book 2 ready to go for you. So,
yeah, all you got to do is just get the first.
Oh, wow. Hit the Time Skippers in Germany. It's 1 a.m. where he's at right now. Man, you're watching us at 1 o'clock in the morning. You have no life whatsoever.
I'm glad somebody's watching. I don't care where or when.
That is true. That is true. Ugh.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we have a couple of regulars that come in here, and they usually tend to be quiet and don't say nothing. Right, Jerry? I know you're out there, Jerry.
Jerry creeping.
He's creeping. He's creeping.
He's creeping and he's creeping and he's creeping.
Oh, he says he's on vacation. Very good. Very good.
You.
So, in honor of Frank Cho, I'm going to do.
Oh.
This is a ballpoint pen illustration.
In honor of Frank. That's messed up, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's mean. Oh, man, I wish I could hop up to Georgia and back real quick without spending any gas.
Yep, see? Jerry's here.
What up, Jerry?
How's it going, man? Hey, Jerry, did you ever get a chance to check out that live stream, the Drawn Quartered, for dude, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Mike Miller.
Yeah, but they did
Freddy Krueger.
They did one for Freddy Krueger, yeah.
Oh, dude, Ethan was only there for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And the Freddy, just the headshot he had so far of Freddy was
no way. I didn't realize that was the one that Ethan had joined in on.
Dude, if Ethan had been there the whole time, dude, because his Freddy Krueger was dope.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. He's going to watch it tonight when as he has 4 days off. Okay, very good, very good.
Creeping.
Now, I know for a fact, just watching Frank Cho in the video do a little bit of this. Timekeeper says, only to prepare you. I'm not good at drawing, though. So, hey, that's all right. You know,
got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere. And, hell, we're not that good at drawing either.
What are you talking about? I'm amazing.
Yes, you are. You are absolutely amazing. You make me blush every time I think about you drawing.
Dude, I've been published.
Yeah, I know. So have I.
But major publishers, man.
So have I.
Major publishers.
I've been published by a major publisher. Misfit Corner Comics is no slouch in the publishing department.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You, sir, are a fraud.
I'm a fraud?
Or a frog. One or the other.
One or the other. Okay. That's funny. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man.
Oh, man. Man, you got these inconsistent... Do I go through and fix your lines?
You've done it for 144 pages. Why are you stopping now?
No, I usually don't fix your borders.
Oh. Well, borders is something that I would probably clean up when I'm prepping the files, okay. Especially if it's something I notice.
Yeah. I'm creeping. I think it's Dr. Dre stuck in my head.
So what you got going on tonight, Jerry? Anything interesting? Anything new and interesting happening in your world? Because you know there's nothing interesting happening in ours.
There's stuff happening in mine. I just don't want to talk about it on stream.
I could talk about work.
Yeah, please don't.
Oh, I was saying I had a really good week this week.
Yeah, I know. It's depressing. You had a great week at work. I did a thing with the numbers.
Yeah, I did a lot of things with the number. Well, I created a whole new report.
Oh my God, did you?
I know. And
a whole new Excel spreadsheet report. Riveting. Yes. Let's hear. Do tell. I can't.
And
yes.
It's showing the company numbers in a way they've never actually paid attention to before.
Oh.
And it's actually a good thing. Man, stop ripping on my thing.
Just punch me with criticism right in the face. No, we're not going to punch you in the face. I've been through that.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, when I had my... Damn it, I keep losing my... When we were back in high school, we got critiqued by a professional artist once, and he was very, very kind to us. And he said something along the lines of, you guys got style, you just need to work on everything else. Storytelling, anatomy, everything else. And we were like, oh, man, that's so awesome. So you never know.
Dude, I showed my stuff to a lot of people since then.
Well, I didn't. I did not. I did not.
I took a lot of beatings.
I did not. I did not show my stuff to anybody really at all.
Chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was it.
Got to take your lumps, man.
I know. Trust me, I had years of having the utter cuttest cuts you can get from people, and that was from my own wife and children, you know.
That's nothing. That's nothing compared to showing your work to one of your childhood heroes and he just tears you down.
Could you remember who you showed your stuff to and who took you down a notch?
Mike Mignola, Howard Chaykin.
You're shitting me. You showed your stuff to Mike Mignola?
HeroCon 94.
No way.
Tore me apart.
Oh, that would have been so awesome. I mean, not for me, but well, yeah, for me to watch you get torn apart, that would have been so awesome.
Howard Chaykin tore me a new one.
Really?
Oh yeah.
When did you meet Howard Chaykin?
At a MegaCon years ago.
Really?
Oh yeah, that MegaCon. Okay, you know, like one episode early in Ethan's channel, he was like going through a wizard, and he talked about a MegaCon he was at. From the ad, he's like, Howard Chaykin was there too.
Yeah.
We were talking about Howard Chaykin and Walter Simonson were there. I was like, "Yup, I was there too. I was at that con too, and I showed Howard Chaykin my portfolio, and he ripped me apart."
That must have been fantastic.
It was.
It was brutal and wonderful all at the same time.
Dude, it was brutal.
Wow. No, I never had the guts to show my stuff to very many people.
Let me see. Who else? I think I've shown my stuff to Walter Simonson, but he was like super nice.
Oh, I bet he was. He seems like a really nice guy.
Oh, I showed my stuff to Brian Stelfreeze a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Let me see. Who was one of the last ones? I really can't remember who some of the. It's been a long time.
Did you show your stuff to Brian Stelfreeze when he when you were with Todd back in Atlanta, or was that it? Or
I showed him my stuff. I think the first time HeroCon 94. I showed him my stuff. When I went by Gaijin. I showed him my stuff a couple of times at Hero Dragon Con. The times we went.
Did he remember you?
Yes. He doesn't remember my name, but he remembers my face. He remembers Todd's face.
That's awesome. That's awesome. See, I never met him. I know Todd hung out at the studio and all, and got to know a lot of those guys, but I never really partook of the opportunity.
I did.
That's so awesome.
Got wrecked.
Oh, by the way, did you buy a lottery ticket for tonight?
Oh, no, I forgot. I meant to.
Yeah, tonight's the big 970 million.
Yeah, between both.
Well, no, just the one. Just the one is 970. Yeah, the other one's 400 and something, but
yeah,
that drawing's not till Saturday.
I forgot.
Well, if I win, you will not hear from me at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I told work. I said I was talking to my boss, and he's like, "Yeah, I bought a ticket too." And I said, "If I win, you're probably never going to see me again." He says, "Yeah, same here."
If I win, you would hear from me again because we're going to publish some comics.
Oh yeah, but I would become like that silent guy that just worked on stuff all the time in the background. I would not be the face of the company.
No, we'd be doing all the same stuff.
Yeah, but I wouldn't care if you cursed on my live stream.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's the one difference. $500 million would mean I wouldn't care if you cursed on my live stream.
Because it'd be all about getting the ratings just to get people to buy it. Oh, and we'd still crowdfund it too, just for the promotion.
Yeah, the goal would be $100, and every single book would be hardback and everything. Hey, Commodore, how's it going, man? Earlier in the stream, I was talking about the new Kickstarter campaign for Frank Cho, where he's doing a Kickstarter for his new art book of his pen, his ballpoint pen drawings, and I decided in honor of his Kickstarter that's going on, I was going to do my own version of a ballpoint drawing. And would you stop it? You know, I'm just screwing around. You know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not doing anything in honor of Frank Cho. I needed to have a theme for this evening.
He hates us. He called us the Nerdzies.
A Commodore says we could sponsor comic book channels. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Hell, we'd probably be the biggest backers of some comic book projects. You know.
Oh, if I had $90 million, $900 million, yeah. You'd get half that after taxes.
Yeah, I think they were saying the payout is if you took the lump sum, it's $550, and even that, you know, even if you had to split it with 10 people, if 10 people want, you know, that's still, no, maybe not 10 people, but ballpoint is very grunge. Yes, it is. And it's very unforgiving. One of the things he did in the video for his Kickstarter is he'd make a few lines, and then he would clean off the ballpoint, and then he would make a few more lines, and then he'd clean it off. I now realize why he does that. There's crap all over this drawing because of that, because of all the buildup of the ink on the ballpoint pen.
You know, Pentel makes some ballpoint pens for drawing.
Oh, really? I did not know. Well, I honestly have never drawn with a ballpoint pen before. Not for this type of.
I bought one.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all right. It's all right. It's better than using like a Bic.
Well, this is a Bic. I think that's what he uses for his. So, I mean, he's low tech all the way, you know.
Yeah.
But I am going to cheat in the fact that I'm going to use my my brush pen for the hair.
There's no such thing as cheating in art. It's just artfully cheating.
Well,
all art is cheating.
It's finding a way to do it faster, easier.
Yeah, better, stronger. Wait.
Dude, you're describing me to a T.
Well, that's what you get for not checking first.
What?
No, nothing.
You could get a blade and cut open a Bic. Yeah, I could, but why would I want to do that?
To get the ink to use with like a brush or something.
Oh, no. I'm going to use it for what it was intended for.
I've got that fountain pen I like to draw with that has the ink that bleeds.
Yeah.
Put water to it. It's water soluble. That cross fountain pen. I love doing sketches with that, and then hitting it with water, then working into it with a little bit of whiteout or something, and then draw back into it a little bit.
That's cool.
It just looks cool. That's how I did that sketch I gave Avid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, when I tend to do sketches like this, I'm usually really sloppy and just lay crap down, and I'm not worried about how it looks. When he does it, it's like every piece has to be properly put down, but then again, he sells them for gazillions of dollars each, you know.
Because gazillion's officially a number.
Yes, it is. Well, on the campaign, he had a couple of original pieces of art that if you backed him at like $3,000 or $5,000, you got the, and those were all gone. Those were all taken. Yeah, I would have liked to have had an opportunity to get one of those, but you know, he probably announced it on like his Facebook page or something, and then he had $100,000 before, you know, he sneezed, you know.
Dude, if I could do that, I wouldn't work at Marvel and DC at all. If I wouldn't do that stuff at all. I would just do my own projects. If you can get that kind of, like you do 4 books a year, do an art book and 2 small trades.
Commodore, I actually have some white gel pens. These are called Belly Roll. I don't use them very often, but I do have them. I don't know if this one. Let's see. Does this one even work? Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no one wants to hear about your belly rolls.
Whatever. You know that's what these people tune in for, right? Is to hear us talk about. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth.
Actually, the best thing you could ever buy is a whiteout pen. We've been using these things since high school because they are wonderful things, but
they're amazing.
They look like crap on an original illustration, but when you clean up stuff and you scan it in and you use it.
Oh yeah, it reproduces great.
Yeah, it reproduces great, but on the original, it looks like crap.
If you want your originals to look really, really good and work back into things with white, it's best to use like white acrylic.
Yeah, yeah. I do have some white acrylic around here somewhere.
Or a white, like a really high quality white ink, acrylic ink.
Yep.
The Doc Martens is pretty good, and the Winsor Newtons is really good. And it tends to look better than using whiteout on the original.
Yep. But for the purpose of tonight's sketch, it'll work just fine. Oh, that was too much. Too much. Too much. Says, Commodore says, would you work for Marvel or DC if it wasn't a toxic place and you could work from home and pay the plumber's salary? Would you do it? We've talked about that before. And to be quite honest with you, I haven't wanted to work for Marvel or DC since like right out of high school. I've always wanted to do my own thing. And that was, of course, after I got my rejection letters from both Marvel and DC. Actually, I only got a rejection letter from one. The other one I never even heard back from. So after that point, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do my own thing. And I've always done my own thing since then. But I would work for Marvel or DC if given the right project. And there is a Marvel book that I would absolutely love to work on. But you never know.
I've met some of those people. They don't like me.
Yeah, but, you know, times are a-changing, man. You know, things are changing. But, all right, guys, what do you think of this illustration? This is me just screwing around and drawing something different. I'm actually going to sign this one.
You are?
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever do anything with it. Oh, I I did it. Like if you look at here, let me change the camera real quick.
I can't see anything. Hold on.
Oh, that's all right. I actually, if you look at the whole image, I got all this blank space at the bottom of the page because I zoomed the camera in. Oh, our friend from Germany, he's only 18. He asked how old we were.
Oh,
we're like almost 3 times your age. No, not 3 times.
We're over twice your age. We're both in our early
mid-40s.
Early mid-40s.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God! I just realized I will be in my mid-40s in a few months.
I hate your face.
Oh my God! I do turn 45, don't I? I forgot all about that.
We're Uncle Ethan's age.
Yeah, yeah. With nowhere near the talent or the experience or, you know.
I was do stuff. It's just he was succeeding and I was failing.
Well, thank you, Commodore. Thank you very much. How long do you draw? Well, that's the kicker. I wish I could draw 8 hours a day, but what you just saw is pretty much how much time I get to draw on a regular basis, because I have a full-time job. I have family to take care of, so I wish I could draw for a living, but I can't. But that's okay. But I do most of my drawings on my live streams, which is an hour 3 times a week, and then on the weekends. And Avery, how much time do you get to do drawing? You don't do any drawing, do you? You're too busy painting.
I haven't had any time to draw because I've been coloring this. I haven't had any time to draw.
So
I haven't had any time to work on my artwork. But that's going to, hopefully, if this does well enough when we launch it,
yeah,
to where.
Are you asking how long have we been drawing? Oh, well, Avery and I met in high school. We actually went to an art school here in Florida where we live. It was a performing arts and visual arts high school, and we met in high school. We've been drawing ever since.
Yeah.
We met in a sculpture class, and we have a couple other buds of ours that have been friends of ours ever since those early days, and we've all been in one degree or another in our artistic field. You know, one of our friends went into animation, another friend went into whoring around with women and stopped drawing. And you know, he's never gonna watch this. He's never gonna hear these things I say about him. But he was an awesome artist, and he was more interested in the girls than any of us.
At one point, he was the most advanced of us artistically.
Yeah,
days.
I hate to say it.
Early days, he was the best of us.
I hate to say it, but he hasn't, because he hasn't had the time. He doesn't spend the time drawing. He has never developed. He's never moved on from those high school days.
Yeah. He still draws the same, pretty much. He's gotten a little better, but not much.
What's my day job? I work for a company that works in the medical field, but I don't do anything medical. I do their inventory and productivity reporting. My title is a call analyst, but I do a lot of reports and stuff like that, and forecasting and capacity planning and stuff like that. So I have a pedigree in the workforce in databases and Excel spreadsheets and stuff like that, and that's the kind of stuff I love to do, is get in there and dig it. So that's what I do for a living. Timekeeper says he's been drawing for 6 years. So you start around 12. That's not bad. That's about a good time.
Yeah, that's like people who get serious about drawing. Like everybody draws when they're little, but by 12, most people have stopped. People who become artists or something creative don't.
Here's the trick. Here's the trick.
Keeps them going.
Yeah, here's the trick. Draw every day.
Even if it's a little bit.
Yeah, even if it's a little bit, draw every day. That's the best advice I can give anybody.
Yeah.
And draw what you like.
And coloring a lot of this stuff actually helps keep me pretty much in practice. Like if I try to draw something right now, I'd be a little rusty, but after about 30 minutes to an hour, it'd start coming back. It wouldn't be like not drawing at all. Every day for like 6 hours. That's really good. You there, Andrew?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. It got quiet like you got cut out.
Oh no, I
Not
was
like-
just being quiet.
Not like quiet like you're not talking, like quiet like you got cut out. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm checking out Hit the Timekeeper stuff on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
Oh wow, he's actually, for somebody who's 18, that's he's doing full color illustrations, which that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know?
We were all awful at 18.
Well, he's got a Dragon Ball Z image here that that kind of, I hate to say it kind of rivals your Dragon Ball Z from many, many, many moons ago.
Oh, from 17 years ago?
Yeah. Hey, I think I actually own that one, don't I?
I think I have that original, actually.
I think I have the full color one.
I could have. When did
Maybe.
you get it?
Back in high school.
I didn't draw that in high school.
You sure? Well, you
No,
did
I
do something in high school.
Not Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z wasn't in America when we were in high school.
Oh, you're gonna make me pull out the original art and go through it, aren't you? I have a painting by you of Dragon Ball Z characters.
Okay, then you have that one from 2000.
Oh, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, maybe it wasn't high school then.
It wasn't high school because Dragon Ball Z was not out in America. I lived in Georgia when that came out.
Copic markers, man, those things are expensive.
They're great, but yeah,
Yeah. Well, I have a set of gray, warm and light gray Copic markers, and that's pretty much all I use for Copic. So, very cool. Yeah, definitely keep it up, man. You got some good stuff going on there. But once again, draw every day and draw what you like. Don't listen to anybody say, "Oh, don't be drawing manga. Don't be drawing that stuff, anime. Don't draw that." No, draw whatever the heck you like.
man, don't be drawing that weeb shit. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, don't listen to Avery.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Man, you never know. So many artists that we've met over the years who started out copying something or mimicking something, and then developed in their own style.
I recommend that to everybody. Find 2 or 3 people you like that have really different styles, and learn to copy each of them, and then throw them to the side, and just start see what happens when it starts to become your own.
Commodore says, just use Sharpies, man. What do you think I use all the time? I have a whole.
I know. I
get all the Sharpies I have. I use Sharpies.
Commodore, I yell at him all the time for that. Commodore, I mean, I straight chew him out for that.
He bought 144 of the markers, and he worked for the whole summer vacation. Yeah, I can believe it.
Yeah. Oh God, they're so expensive.
Yeah.
I can't afford them. I can buy them and write them off as a tax write-off, and I still can't afford them.
Well, that's kind of the one thing I bought after the first Kickstarter campaign for Hero. Was I bought those markers. I bought those Copics, and I barely ever use them. I have them, and I barely ever use them. I bought them to take to conventions and use them at conventions, and oh well. Oh, you want to hear a funny Sharpie story? At the second New York Comic Con, Todd and I.
There you go.
Okay, you're still okay. At the second New York Comic Con, I went as a fan, and the Comic Geek Speak guys had a table in their podcast alley, and I went there and I sat at the table and I did free sketches for people. And I just so happened to I sat with Erica Hesse for one of the days, and then Mike Norton on the other day. and I was drawing with a Sharpie, and Mike Norton turned over to me and went, "Oh God, a Sharpie!" And I'm like, well, I'm using whatever I have in front of me, you know. He kind of cringed when he saw me using a Sharpie, but what did I know? I didn't know any better back then. That was what, 12 years ago?
You still don't know any better.
I still don't know any better. That's right, but
I have to jump on you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man.
I have to yell at him all the time, kids.
All right. This didn't come out too bad. I'm gonna have to. This is my ode to Frank Cho.
Oh. I really liked Frank Cho too, man. Liberty Meadows was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I loved that book. It was fantastic.
A time skipper says, "What's wrong with Sharpies? Nothing is wrong with Sharpies if you never want your art to last more than 5 years."
Yeah, because after a few years, although Sharpies have gotten better over the years, they still tend to discolor over time. Bad.
Did I ever tell you that horror story? I have a friend. We have a mutual friend who collected comic book art back in the 70s. And he had gotten some convention sketches. And back then, people used Sharpies all the time. And he had a couple of really nice illustrations that had started to fade. And for some reason, he thought the best way to handle that was to laminate the original art. And he laminated a Gil Kane Green Lantern, a Mike Zeck Punisher original sketch, and a whole bunch more. And I told him, I said, once you laminate something, you can never prove that it's real. It's a real sketch, because it's sealed forever. And believe it or not, it didn't stop the bleeding.
No, it never will.
He has illustrations that are gorgeous that have these running blobs of ink in like the corners of them, and it's like, oh my God, it's the most horrible thing. It's the most horrible thing I'd ever seen in my life. It's right up there with Frank Cho taking one of his illustrations and putting it through a paper shredder. It's horrible. I never ever laminate an original piece of art.
Never laminate original piece of art. You broke up again.
Oh, that's all I said.
You went robotic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Timekeeper says in Germany, Sharpies don't exist. Really?
Huh.
I wonder if that's because do they have like a strict no huffing laws over there? Because a lot of people use Sharpies for other than what they were intended. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, huffing. Wait, no. What's huffing? I don't know what that is. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, okay, whatever.
What are huffing?
And Commodore says Statler. Oh, that's a pen maker, isn't it? Is that who we have? That's not. These are Pentel, aren't they?
What?
The brush pens that we bought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yes,
they're not.
I like them.
I just draw with pencil Copics and ink that I make myself with the blocks, and I use a feather pen to draw. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Old school on some of that. That's good stuff.
Yeah, don't talk to us until you start using white acrylic and a toothbrush to do splatter effects in the background. I mean, that is good old fashioned old school.
Oh man, we
did that all the time.
Yeah. Now we rarely do it.
Yeah.
Unless it really calls for it. Well, when you first learn a technique, you go overboard with it.
Well, you do. The last time I used it, I honestly think the last time I used it for something that I was doing, like not a convention sketch or whatever, was the original drawing of Hera with the back background had star effects that was all splatter with the acrylic, white acrylic. Oh, Commodore says the German tariffs probably. That's
could be.
Yeah. That's not something I know nothing about.
I'm a big dummy. I don't know anything.
Yeah, well.
I don't know nothing about.
Oh crap! It's already 8:30.
Is it really?
Yeah, you work tomorrow, don't you?
Yes.
I was getting ready to start a new drawing. I don't think I'm going to do a new drawing.
I
We're
don't
not
want
going to
to
have time.
go to work tomorrow.
Well, I got the option of not going, so I decided not to.
Yeah, well, I don't have a choice. I'm a loser.
Timekeeper says, "What is tariffs?" Well, well, I don't really know. I'm sure it's
Taxes,
you're talking politics here. We don't talk politics.
taxes on imported goods.
Yeah, there you go. Uh, all right. How long should we wait to see if Todd shows up?
Oh, do what we're going to do, man.
Yeah.
If he shows up at
I'm just trying to see if there's anything. Oh, nope. I don't. That's not. I was trying to see if I had anything I could share on the stream. Anything new and interesting? I don't think I have anything new and interesting. At least not that I haven't shared before. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm killing myself here. I'm so boring.
oh, you're killing your own stream. You're awful. What's
Yeah,
wrong?
I know. Well, you know what I could do? Hold on a second. I got something I could share. Oh, hold on. Just hold on. Half a second. Oh crap! I'm gonna lose him.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Hope all those noises were worth it, but I came home with 2 bags full of comics from our good buddy Todd.
Oh, yeah.
I figured maybe I'd take a second and flip through them and see if there's anything in here you're interested in. Oh. I probably won't do both bags. I'll do one bag.
Got any Tomb of Draculas?
Oh, you never know. I could check. Hold on. Let's see. What we got here? All right. Our buddy Todd, he lives in New York. He has a very small place. So whenever I go up to visit him, he takes that as an opportunity to get rid of some of his stuff and make room. So let's see. We got some. Oh, these are early Runaway issues. This is back with what's his name? Adrian Alfana. That's not bad. Detective Comics 27. That's one of the freebies. Oh, hey, check this out. This is one of the early Youngbloods back when Steve Skaros was doing the art. Oh wow, that's awesome. I think I have this issue somewhere else, but I don't have that cover. This was a really cool. Steve Skaros is an awesome artist. Let's see what else. Shaolin Cowboy, issue number 3.
You're picking up a lot.
All right, there's not much I can do about that. So we got some Age of Apocalypse issues, more Runaways, Invincible.
The Age of Apocalypse. Let's see if it's the artist.
De La Torre. Yeah, this is the guy that we like this. Well, maybe not.
I can't see it. Your camera's out. I can't.
I don't know.
And your camera froze for me, so I can't see anything.
Of course the camera froze. Why not? Let's see what else we got in here. Runaways, Young Liars, Secret Service, Runaway. This must be the Runaway bag. Teen Titans Year 1. Oh, this is awesome. Carl Kerschel art. Fantastic. Planetary, Runaways. God, he bought a bunch of them. You know what? These are probably these comics are probably from when he worked at Marvel, and they gave everybody free comics, and he just brought them home.
Yeah.
Ooh, Winter Soldier, Winter Kills with Lee Weeks art.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, I'll put this one aside for you. Yeah, you can enjoy a Marvel comic, especially if you get it for free, right? Ooh, how about Ron Garney Spider-Man?
Ron Garney's awesome.
Yeah, I'll put those aside for you.
I heard he's
Ed McGuinness, JLA, very cool, cool. Zombies, Robots, and Amazons by Ashley Wood. I bet you this is one you may already have.
I have the Robots versus Zombies trade, and I'm not sure if it contains the Amazon. I think it does.
Well, I'll put it aside for you. Get X-Men and All Winter Squad. Yeah. You know, a bunch of Marvel stuff in here, man. Nobody buys that stuff anymore.
It's from when he worked there. So
yeah, I know. But I got a few things for you. I'll put aside for you that you might like. But all right, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Timekeeper says, right now I draw Nia from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm not familiar with that character, but
yeah, I've heard of Xenoblade, but
it's probably one of those anime stuff that we're just too old for, right? We could, we're actually at the appropriate age where we could fall back on, oh man, that's kid stuff, you know?
Well, back when the only stuff anime that made it over was like Akira, Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to find that Dragon Ball Z thing. I'm fairly certain I have it still.
I could have swore I have that original.
I'll have to check.
I did it like the Brady Bunch, right?
Yes, exactly. You know exactly what you're talking about then.
Yeah. I did that in like 2000, 2001.
Okay. Well, that was way after high school, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, everybody, hit the time skipper. Thanks so much for joining us. Commodore, it's always a pleasure. Jerry, I know you're back there somewhere in the background just listening in. I appreciate you chiming in and being here. You guys are great. We're going to live stream again Monday around 7:30 Eastern time. Hopefully I will start on time. And like I said, we usually go for about an hour or so just drawing. And I appreciate y'all coming in and saying hi. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Say goodbye, Avery.
Bye.